there's something about them, and there's no way we can describe it, huh? Everybody says, well, how do you feel about working with a bald eagle? I don't know how to tell you. It's just a privilege, you know?
It's a total privilege.
It's a privilege that we're being able to touch an eagle. To handle and look into the eye of an eagle. That's what got me when I looked into that red-tailed hawk. That's what got me. Hal said to me, we need to raise money to get these birds down here. We need cages. We need to do a lot of things. I have done everything with bald eagles, literally everything with bald eagles. But I have never lived in an eagle's nest. And Hal Scott said, that's it. That's what will do it. And I said, well, Hal, I can't get permission to do that. He said, well, call whoever you have to call. Bob Prather called me back and he said, Doris, Washington has said this. They said, we don't condone it, but we're not going to stop her. And so there we went. I did live up there, and what was really so neat is to see what that eagle sees up in that nest right now. You can't believe what that eagle can see. But when I lived up in that eagle's nest, every morning when I woke up, the whole field was all with fog. And then all of a sudden the sun would start to come up, and I could look over and see where the eagles could even, probably with their eyes, see the fish. I can still see him coming down that dirt road like that car's coming now, only he was walking down the dirt road. And he's going, wow, man, I heard there was somebody living up in that eagle's nest, and I had to come down here just to see. Now, I don't really have very much money, but you can have it all. And we did make money to build the aviary.
You go and jump over fences, climb on trees, and get the birds, wherever they are. Usually they're found in places that, you know, they're not accessible. So you have to go either through water or through vegetation to get to one of these birds that is injured. So it's probably one of the most exciting parts is actually go and get these birds and just bring them back here for rehab is a really interesting activity that I do.
I love these emotional moments.
All right, mister. This is your big moment. Oh, baby.
Oh, God.
When you set them free, that's where these birds belong. They belong in the wild. They belong being able to fly. They belong being able to hunt for their own prey.
And there's the man of the hour. You can't see him because he's inside. His name is Red.
Here we go. The Center for Birds of Prey put back a tremendous number of bald eagles into the wild. And I honestly believe that this center had a tremendous part in bringing the eagle back to the southeast.
It just makes you feel good, bottom line, you know, that you're putting one back out there.
The real function of this site has a direct tie back to Florida's ecosystems, and the real purpose here is to mend injured birds of prey that, for a variety of reasons, come to grief in their contact with man, whether that's being hit by a car or a truck or a power line or some other edifice of our civilization, and putting those birds of prey back into the wild. And we've had a remarkable success rate in doing that. And we have doctors, lawyers, housewives, students, you name it.
I'm Dr. Robert Hess, and I've been working with the Audubon Society since probably the fall of 1981, when I first saw a bald eagle that came in with an abscess on the wing at the emergency clinic one night. And remember Reese Collins called up and says, "Anybody there can do birds?" And so I said, "Yeah, I have seen a lot of birds." And I used to take care of some raptors when I was in high school, going through high school, some injured raptors. And so they brought it in, and it was a bird named Prairie that had a big abscess from an old arrow puncture to the wing. So we worked on it, flushed it out, cleaned up the wing, ended up having to do some surgery, and sort of started from there and just has sort of multiplied from that point forward. We feel good that it's expanded and done well. I mean, it makes me sad that the economy is making it so difficult to do everything we can for as many birds as we could. We have to make a lot more tough decisions today. Birds that are borderline, whether we can spend the money to fix it or take a chance that we could fix it. Today it's just, that 50, 60% chance that we could release the bird just economically isn't there to do it. So we have to have pretty good odds. In the old days we used to put pins and fracture and tape and everything just to see if we could make them survive. If they did, great, we released them. If not, then we ended up having to put them to sleep. Today we have to make a decision a lot earlier in that program. Well, it's something that really has an effect. I mean, you can throw a lot of money at a lot of different causes where there's lots of administration going on and money's not spent. But if you're donating to the Bird of Prey Center, it's spent directly on the birds. It's in effect, you can go down and see what's being done. So it's a very good cause to put your money into.
I'm Linda White, and I'm currently the Eagle Watch coordinator for Audubon. Eagle Watch is a volunteer monitoring program for eagle nests here in the state of Florida. It's a unique program. We're the only state that has such a comprehensive program, and we're currently monitoring over 25% of the nests here in the state of Florida. I travel with an eagle companion, and we reach 10,000 to 12,000 people a year. They learn about these wonderful birds, their importance in the balance of nature, and why they're so valuable to all of us Floridians.
It's sad to say that when you are a part of the clinic, the things that you see that bring the birds in, you're just shocked that it still happens, from poisonings to gunshots. And a lot of the injuries we see, are because we share the same environment as they do, from vehicle collisions to anything like that. So it's sad to think that we're affecting their lives, but then it's a great experience to think that we can affect it in a positive way as well.